All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are tuning in right now. This is Marites coming to you live from Missouri, USA. As part of my 10-day Go Live challenge, welcome back to my day 8. And today I have invited special guests and other business partners and owners from Michigan to join me today to share their journey, their amazing stories in the business. And thank you, Steve and Sis Ellie, for gracing my invitation. I know you guys are super busy, super busy, but it's really nice of you guys to spare some time to share your story. And by the way, Steve, I'm glad that like to see you recovering and healing well from your foot surgery. I think I think it helps a lot too if you have when you have a wife that cooks really good home cooked meals.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
get all the vitamins and nutritions you need to heal up and recover fast.
I'm glad he's a trooper
She
that
takes care of
and
me.
he's brave to try everything that I cook.
If I didn't have her, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know.
I, yeah, kudos to you because my husband, he is very limited of what he to try when it
Yeah,
comes to Filipino food. So you are very lucky that he's,
I
adventurous when
know.
it comes to
Yeah.
trying food like that. So
Mm-hmm.
good to you. But yeah, so I'm happy to see that you guys both are doing well, and especially you, Steve. So, before we dive into today's agenda, let me introduce myself for anyone to everyone who might be seeing my video, for the first time, seeing me for the first time. Hello, hello. My name is Martez. I am a wife, a mom of two beautiful babies. I am based here in Missouri, USA, and originally from the Philippines. I am a full time stay at home mom and also a proud online business owner. So, what I do, we share or we help fellow parents or any, like individuals who are looking for a change and want to make a better future through this online business. So, prior this business, I have been or I work in multiple manufacturing industries in the last 14 years. So why? Because I felt like that's the only thing I can do best, as a high school undergraduate. So I don't have that confidence to, take like a high paying job, I guess. Like, so I'm comfortable of doing factory job until, of course, when I stumbled on this business, and it kind of like changed my mindset. So I was like, oh well, I can do better than factory job. So
Right.
but so now I would like to introduce you, or have Sis Ellie and Steve to introduce themselves. And if you guys don't mind to share your biggest why, starting this business, and like why did you decided to start this online business?
Hi everybody. We are Steve and Ellie. We are from Michigan, USA. Husband and wife team here. Okay, my name is Ellie. I'm originally from Malaysia. I just settled down in USA 2 years ago in 2022. I'm married to this guy over here.
Thank God.
So, to me, I am still learning about the American culture,
Mm-hmm.
even though has been 2 years here. But you know, we grew up in Malaysia. That's has been there like 40 over years. Like coming here is everything is new. The culture is new. The environment is new. The weather is new. The food is new to me, right? So right now, I am a full-time stay-at-home wife. I'm kids free right now, but I
Mm-hmm.
have two daughters back in Malaysia. They were married. Uh, they are married, so
Yeah.
I'm practically a kids free mom here.
Mm-hmm.
So we both are focused in our marriage and relationship because we were in a long distance relationship for 4 years
Mm.
before we closed the distance. So yeah, uh, you want to introduce yourself?
Yep. I am Steve. I've been living in Michigan my whole life, uh,
Michigander.
for years, and the only other place I lived was Florida for a year and a half with my brother, and I love my brother, but I didn't love living with him. So we came back, and I've been a truck driver most of my life, done warehouse work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've been with a corporation for about almost 20 years now, driving a truck. And although even though it's a good job, people are really nice to work with. Good benefits.
Yeah,
It's just
but I think most of the day you don't want to go to work too.
yeah, yeah, it's just too much. I mean, waking up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
It's just, and then of course after what happened, my
yeah.
accident.
Recently, he met an accident, fell out from the truck on the
Mm,
8th of March. Something unexpected, right? Because you
Mm-hmm.
are just going to work like a normal day
yeah.
to day thing is a day to day thing.
Hmm.
Then you climb up on a truck and then you unjam the shredder and
Yeah.
boom, you fell
Mm-hmm.
out of the truck. You've broken your ankle.
Yeah. It was my day off, and I decided to go in. Make some extra money,
Just
and
your
then
lucky day, huh?
yeah, then the very last stop, of course,
Yeah.
I fell out of the truck, and unfortunately, I hit the worst part. I hit the heel on the cement,
Mm.
and it's open compound fracture.
I
Yeah.
know.
So the bone actually came through,
Oh,
And skin.
and had three different breaks in three different parts of my foot. So
wow.
yeah,
Awful. That sounds awful.
yeah,
I
it
know.
was bad, and it's still painful. I still can't walk on it yet. I have to wait about
10
uh
weeks.
yeah 6 more weeks. I think I'm hoping 6 more weeks before I'll be able to walk on it. But I don't want to go back to driving a truck again. I don't.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you.
but looking at your injury, I don't think you really can go back to
Right,
drive a truck because
right.
you need to climb
Yeah,
up and hop off from the truck, which is kind of high, you know?
yeah. That's why this online business
Yeah.
is such a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why we joined the online business was unintentionally, actually.
Yeah.
I came here, when I settled down with the K1 visa
Mm-hmm.
after get married, we do the adjustment of status. So I need to apply for the authorization of employment. I need
Mm-hmm.
to adjust my status after get married. So it's a long immigration process. I can't do anything online, offline. I
Yeah.
can't find a job. So basically, I'm just a lazy housewife.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at home. So until I got the employment authorization approved, that only I start to look for a job
Mm-hmm.
to help Steve because I saw him exhausted when he came back from work.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to do that. Sitting at home, but he is a kind husband saying that it's okay. You have been working for years. You can just stay home. I want you to enjoy and be happy here. But that's not what I'm looking for because I was a career woman before this.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with the corporation as an executive secretary.
Mm-hmm.
I also want money on my hand.
Yes.
Yeah, so I started to looking for job, but my body tells me no, you're not ready. because I constantly got sick because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 seasons here, so my body's still adjusting. So I try to look for an online job that I can work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stumble upon this ad of a mom of 3 boys that she is really thriving in the online business, is really thriving on the digital space when she was doing her maternity leave.
Uh-huh.
So I say to myself, why not I give it a try? Because I didn't told him yet. When I found this online opportunity, I signed up the program. I watched the 90 minutes video, and then I say, "Oh, it sounds good. It sounds like just what I want. That I don't have to bug the friends and family. I can work from home at any time, at anywhere. Maybe I should try it out, even though
Mm-hmm.
it's a business and you don't need experience.
Yeah.
That's where I am into the program.
Yeah.
And after I watch everything, the business module, everything, then only I persuade him
Mm.
to join me to watch um, before we really get serious into the business platform.
How did that go when, like the first time you approached him about that with Steve? What was your reaction, Steve? Were you
Well,
all onboarded right away or
well, I ran out the door screaming. No.
this is this like
No.
okay.
No, of course, I was kind of like, oh no, what's this gonna cost?
Mhm.
First thing out of my head. I think most people,
Yes.
anything online, they're gonna say, oh man, how much is this gonna cost?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking to myself, I make good money,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not good enough to really enjoy life. I'm just
Yeah.
we're just living paycheck to paycheck, a little bit of extra left over.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to go on vacation, we got to use our credit card, and
I
then
know.
jack up the credit card debt even more.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? I just watch it and see what could it hurt.
Yeah.
Of course, being a man, I'd rather watch the Terminator with the hour and a half of you know I'd rather be watching Terminator or Total Recall. Uh, my favorite movies, but said I'll watch it. But
Mm-hmm.
then when it got to all the people, becoming successful,
The testimonial part.
testimonials, living their dreams, and I saw what they were able to do, like paying off their bills. That's the biggest one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one for us: pay off our bill, pay off our debts, and then the real big one was all of them being able to help their families out.
Yes.
Their moms are retiring, their fathers are retiring. They're able to you know let them live the rest of their lives in peace without financial worries.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we want to do.
It is like the testimonial show us a real people like us, just day to
Mm-hmm.
day people like us,
Oh yeah,
not celebrity, not someone which is famous in the
Mm-hmm.
business,
right.
but they are thriving.
Yeah,
I
You
know.
know, they
yeah.
they they buy their dream homes, they go for their dream vacations.
It's amazing.
That's
It's amazing.
what gives us hope
Yeah.
that maybe this is what we are looking for.
Hmm.
Because we have been working our whole life for 10 years, 20 years. We are not getting there.
Yes. I feel you.
We are still in the same cycle, wake up every day, go to work, and then come back exhausted. And we can't achieve our goals,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
We want the same
Very
thing.
unrealistic to, like get to your dreams on those, hourly jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the biggest reason why we jump into the online business because To me, online business is still new.
Mhm.
We are still learning, although we don't have the experience as a business owner. But we want to give it a try. Why not? I mean, we have been working for our whole life for 10 years, 15 years,
Yeah.
and we are not getting anywhere. This one, we might give us 5 years, right, to see the
Mhm.
result because we don't hope for like overnight success, like a cash fall from the sky overnight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, everything we have to start from the bottom. So to me, yeah, why not?
That's right.
Why we limited ourselves from growing?
Yeah.
Because the biggest achievement in this business is we are learning in our personal growth every day.
That's
That
true.
is the biggest achievement to me.
Mhm.
Because if you work in a corporation or company, they will send you to the training, right? To develop yourself.
So you
But
can,
here, the platform, they give you free training. They share their knowledge limitlessly.
Yeah.
That is what I love about this business.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like prior this business, I used to work at a factory, and I used to work in receiving area. So I was dealing with a lot of truck drivers as well. And I
Yeah.
love it, like I love it. Because yeah, like so whenever we get deliveries and stuff, I have to offload it from the truck. So I know how to drive a forklift. I'm proud of that.
Wow.
So yeah, I have met like a lot of like truck drivers. They love the money, the money part, but like some of them are lucky enough that they can just go like around the area, like they don't have to be out of states and stuff like that.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
like others are that, and yeah, whenever the weather is bad, that's kind of like it's
I
scary part
know.
for them
Oh
too.
yeah.
And also I feel bad actually when you were talking about like your injury at work. We had like one a driver, he was like our drivers, like we call it like a milk run truck, because they drive from our plant to a sister plant, back and forth, and that's it. And one of our regular truck driver fell in our parking lot, and he came
Oh.
home like bleeding, and I was like, what happened to you? I was like shaking because he's like an older man, and he was just like bleeding, dripping blood all over the receiving floor, and I was like, what happened to you? And he fell. I think there was like a pothole and missed the steps, and that poor old man, like, so I had to, call the medical whatever to pick him up and have him, like tend him. So I mean, they love it. Like again, money is good. They like it. Some people are, like okay, and especially if you are, some of them like single, that they don't have, they don't mind being on the road for a few days, like sometimes weeks, because they are just by themselves. And then sometimes some of them are like their wife um just like go with them, whenever, so that it's kind of
Yeah,
like
Mhm.
but
so
his
yeah.
company don't allow the wife to follow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the truck itself have the camera itself
oh
in the
yeah.
truck.
Yeah. Only other employees can ride
Yeah.
in the
I
truck.
guess some of the those that I was talking about, that they can bring their partners with them.
Oh
They're
yeah.
like the like they own their own truck, and they do like
Yeah.
expedite deliveries. And I was just like, I know like one of the drivers, like he drop off a sack of resin, because that's I was like working at the car trim manufacturing industry, so we do those pellets and stuff like that. He drove from I think it was like he said Detroit, so Michigan, to us, and he told me how much he made for that driving that one sack of like probably like 1,500 pounds of
Wow.
granules or pellets, and I was like, wow. But just like, yeah, but I have to be here at this time. I have, especially if it's expedite, we expect it to be, like 4 o'clock in the morning, because
Yes.
used to we have like three shifts in the factory. And yeah, but anyway, I know like they make good monies on that.
But physical
But they,
exhaustion.
yes, that is their,
But
like,
as you age, right? Yeah, it's just
mhm,
like now, just like Steve experiencing. As you
mhm.
age, your body just cannot deal with it anymore. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
how long you want to work as a truck driver? Until 67? I mean, that's your retired age in America,
Mm.
which I disbelieve in the first place because Malaysia retired age is 60.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he told me 67, I was like, what?
We've been we've been trying to change that for 30 years here in this country, and
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
if you,
And I'm surprised to see a lot of old people still
oh
working
yeah,
out
oh
there.
yeah. I feel actually, yeah, I feel bad for like older peoples that are working their whole life,
Yeah.
especially in the factory,
yeah,
working their whole life to retire at, yeah, 65, 67 for, you know,
and they don't want to work. They have to,
They have to
they
work
have to, yes.
because you need to live,
and
right?
then
Oh,
when they retire, if their house is paid for, everything's paid off. Sure they can live on the Social Security. It's going to be tight, but most of them get a part-time job. They might get a job
true.
as a greeter at
Greeter to
Walmart.
Walmart or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, to
Or
make extra money, so they're still working.
mhm.
Yeah, like my
I know.
mom, she's almost 80,
80 this year.
80 this year. She lives alone in an apartment, and luckily the apartment still has the low rent
Mm-hmm.
For
for
her.
her.
For
But
her.
to
Oh,
go
she
in this
grandfathered
apartment,
in.
yeah, yes, exactly. But now you go in like almost $1,000 for
Oh
one
yeah.
bed, one bedroom apartment.
Well, yeah, because I know that like our previous apartment, whenever yeah, like before this house, well, that was brand new when we moved in. We were the first tenant, and for two bedroom, two baths, actually we got lucky. It was like we paid 750.
Oh wow,
But like after, well, again, we are in Missouri, so it's like a lot cheaper than, probably, in Michigan. But when after we move out, they ranked that price for one bedroom. It's I think it was like the two bedrooms, they rank it up or raise it up to like 950, and one bedroom, one bath for 750. I
Wow.
yes,
was
yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
yep, yeah. I
almost
came
a
in.
thousand dollars for, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I do, like I'm really glad that I stumbled on this business as well while my kids are still young, I mean, and
Yeah, you're lucky. You're quite
they they are my
I'm
biggest
marching into the
why.
club 50 now, okay?
Ah!
There
he's
are my
already he's already bypassed that borderline.
Thanks, honey.
yeah, that is my biggest why I started this business, is because yes, I grew up poor. I mean, I'm not saying I'm rich, like now per se, but like I grew up poor, and so I know how hard it is to break that cycle, when you have nobody to help you out to break on that cycle. So
Right.
I'm so glad again that I stumbled on this business, because now I can help my, the kids, my nieces and my nephews
Right.
back in the Philippines to have a better future, like they will have a better chance of achieving something great or better, whatever they want to do. Because I will, like, I think it's cultural as well that, for us, we want to help. It's not a responsibility. We're not obligated to do it, but I think it's in, like in our nature to help
Right.
our, like families, but
Because
I
we know
know
the
like,
hardship. As an immigrant, we know the hardship.
mm-hmm. And so yeah,
Yeah. Is
that's
that
why
why
I
actually
wanted
you
to,
moved to America?
yeah, so yeah, that's why I wanted to, like make this work. And I keep telling myself and, everybody that The only way that this business is not going to work is if you quit on it. If you quit on it. I mean, I always see myself, because every day, everything you do
Yeah.
towards your business and stuff, it's like getting you closer and closer to your dreams, like I like what you said. The biggest, like your the motivation that you why you guys, went through this business, because you've seen a lot of everyday people thriving and successing in the business.
Right.
I want to be that too one day.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
like, so yeah, it's really
Yeah.
I'm grateful and
It's
blessed.
just like when you're working in a corporation, right? You see the manager as your aspiration, inspiration. You also want to be getting to their position one day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that the same thing here in the business. We see other people who have achieved their success and result. That is our inspiration. But we have to start from the bottom.
Mhm.
There's no overnight success. There's no
Yes.
shortcut. We have to learn from step by step.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
And
my
they did too, they started from there too. They started from, like, and whatever they are achieving or having right now through
Mhm.
this business is because of their decision to,
Oh
start
yeah,
and
Yeah.
watch the webinar. So
yes,
everybody, like, start from there, and it's just the matter of time when to get to your destination. So
Right.
right. Yeah,
all
like
right. So we have a viewer. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, there you go. Hello, Sister Loda. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Watching
Hi,
from
Sis
Orange,
Laura.
California. Hello, hello. I was just telling them, how late they stayed last night chatting. Oh. But yeah, so now I would like to move on to our next question. What is the pains and struggles? You might have already kind of like, tackle a little bit, but could you please share us the pain and struggles, like you had before starting this business? What is your turning point, if there is any?
I'll let you talk first.
the turning point from starting this business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What make us? What is the pain and struggles that we have?
Well, I think for Ellie already explained, about her struggles to try to find a job,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and she knew that she probably only find something like
Yeah.
cashier,
Maybe cashier,
cashier, or
store clerk.
hostess, at a restaurant, just something to make a little bit of extra money. She didn't want that. She she wanted more of
Well,
a career.
if I have to make a living to support you,
Yeah,
whatever it takes, I will just take that job. You
yeah,
know.
right. But
Mm-hmm.
she was an executive secretary for a corporation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I didn't want her to go from way up that high to go down to a cashier
Yes.
at a supermarket. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that job. It's a very respectful job,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody knows that that job doesn't pay that much, and it's not
Yeah.
easy. So that was one of half of the turning point. But the other turning point is my job is
Yes.
just it's too much now. It's just too much for me, and especially after the accident, it's
Mm-hmm.
just not something I can keep doing. Now
Yeah.
my company they have higher positions, but I see those people in those positions and they are not happy. So it kind of it's not very
It's
it's
not
not
very
very
appealing to
It's
you
like the
for
more
it.
money you're earning,
yeah
the unhappy you are,
The more stress and
and
then.
the
yeah
mess
yeah
you are and depressed.
it's
Mhm.
not very motivational. It's not encouraging.
Yes,
Now
I
now
feel
yeah
you.
when I saw these people, all the testimonials, I saw all these people. I mean, they went from struggling and in debt and fear of being evicted from their apartment.
Right?
From that till I mean, successful, being able to pay off all their bills, buy a new house, travel the world. I mean, how can you
No,
turn
one
away
part
from
two.
something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
When I
Right.
saw that, I was just like, oh, we got to try this. We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great actually. Yes. I can say, I can say that yeah, I envies, like I envy the, like wives that has a supportive husband because it's hard. It's hard if like the other half is no. You know, you're just biting, another one biting the dust. That's why it took me actually. That's why it took me like almost 3 years to start this business. I saw the business ad, the lady with three sons based in Canada, but she's a Filipino as well. I saw her ad back in April 2020 whenever
Wow.
I was like I was our factory kind of like shut down,
Yeah.
temporarily
Because of
whenever
the pandemic.
yeah, so pandemic just hit. So
Yeah.
I was like home for like 6 weeks. And so that's when, like I saw the ad and I was like attracted to it right away because like how she's, like she's the mom and this and that. And I saw her 2020 and I think she started her business at 2019 and up to like 2023 of January, I saw her
Change.
progress. I saw, yes, from starting, like from quitting her 9 to 5 corporate job to moving in into their dream home that she said like she just like driving by every day to work and dreaming, like hopefully someday that she can live there, and then seeing her vacation, impromptu vacation with her, family and helping, back with the community and stuff like that. I saw her from when she was like starting up until I was like, okay, this gotta be, a real deal, But then again, it took me that long because the other half is like, no, 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 no. So
Right.
especially, with the startup cost, and I was just like, well, but then whenever so we got married, we had kids and house and stuff like that, and we needed more money. We needed more to, to afford all of those, and losing our, like our the workplace I used to work at, they announced that they're going to shut down, and
Yeah.
I was freaking out actually when I, like mortgage an additional, new additional the family, not secured job,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
was like, yes. So I was like, we got to do something. I have to find something, and that's when I've decided, okay, there's no other way that I can see, like to help us in the future besides this one.
Yeah.
So I was like, whether you
Well,
like
let's
it
say
or
if
not.
you start to work now, right? How much is the babysitter cost for
Well,
one children?
here in Missouri, or at least here in our place, my son, because we sent him to the daycare for like up till he was like 15 months old.
Yeah.
His tuition fee a month is 560.
1 month?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So 560, and I was just like, prior, like before that, my husband and I were both working full time already with him, going to the daycare. We're already like living paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
And with an additional, I know, baby, where I was like, where are we gonna get those extra money?
Yeah.
So, I mean, either I quit working and just stay home with baby, save daycare money, or like I work to just to pay the daycare.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Because the
it's
formula also is not cheap, the diapers,
yeah, that too.
right?
And then, I mean, I hate to say this, but whenever we were both working, I couldn't even help any government assistance.
Right.
Like here, we have a lot of, like government assistance for babies and, women's infant, stuff like that. I can't even, qualified on those.
No,
I was
America
like,
don't like immigrants to have all those benefits. So sorry to say that. Yeah.
it's, I mean, so I was like, okay, well, I guess it just have to, for me to stay home and,
Yeah. And don't get sick in America.
oh yeah, expensive, expensive too. So
I know.
those are the pains and struggles as well that I was like dealing with, because like working in the factory as an hourly employee, I don't see myself going anywhere.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Like it was just like surviving now.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yep.
but I have dreams, I want to travel, someday. I want to have a pay off mortgage, or I want to help, family back home as well.
Right.
I
That's
can't
right.
do those if I stay on that, like um on that what is that called? If I stay in the factory working, hourly, because like we're just like surviving, ourselves too. No
Yeah.
extra for for fun.
That's right.
So that's
Yeah.
why I was like, okay, I can see myself doing this and getting somewhere, like now I'm motivated. I'm excited for our future. Like I'm looking forward of someday that's gonna be me too, like what we are seeing, like business owners that's been here, like for a few years and having the best time. So I
Right.
told myself that's gonna be me someday.
Yeah. Well, one of them that was really actually shocking to me was one of the couples. They had uncashed checks laying around. And I'm thinking, oh my! I mean, what a dream! That's like a dream come true. You don't even have
I
to
was
cash.
like,
You don't even have to cash these checks. You got, you're doing so well. They're
and
just
right,
laying.
um, I mean, speaking of, in addition to that, I was like, sometimes I will get like checks, from, I don't know, like hospital, and maybe for overpaying, bills, or, at the end of the year from the insurance company, like mortgage insurance company, $36. I need to cash it.
I know.
Deposit it.
I get
They're
excited
not
when
going
I
to be
win
lying around
$4.
here.
I win $4 on the Powerball. I'm excited.
So, yeah.
I won.
So that's
We
why.
won, honey. We won. The jackpot? No,
Oh my
$4.
god, yes. I mean, hey, we're on the same, like on the same boat. And that's why, like I am very determined to make this work. Like it just I that's what I keep saying, the only end game here is, for us to be successful as long as we don't quit on it. So
Right.
Yeah.
so all right. So moving on to our last question, like the significant change, what's significant again, I think we already kind of talk about it, but what's the significant change happened to you guys, like having this business?
To me, like I say, the personal growth is
Mm.
we have a tremendous change because our mindset is not so narrow minded anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We are more towards to the business owner mindset rather than the employee mindset.
Yes.
Yeah.
More motivated and especially inspired.
Yeah. Actually, I am glad that we found this business last year. And because of this business, so when this accident happened to Steve, he really keep a good spirit
Mm.
and not depressed about his injury. Because I know it's hurtful, it's painful, and it's not easy to deal with. But he make my duty as a wife a
A
lot
lot
easier.
easier. A
Yeah.
lot easier.
So
Right.
I think the biggest achievement also is like he being supportive in this business. So as a couple, we have the same goal.
Yes, you grow together.
Yes. Yes. And every day we are looking to align our goal in the same direction.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
both have the same dreams,
Mm-hmm.
same goals.
Yep.
So that really helps when the couple has the same goals and dreams.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mine is yes, personal growth either, like as well. Because when I just started, like this business, I'm like scared to do, like hit the go live button. I'm not a public speaker. I
Everybody
worry.
does. Everybody does.
Yeah,
Scared of the go live.
I know. So I'm just like the very first one, actually, the very first one that I did. It took me probably like good 10-15 minutes before I get the courage to hit the go live button. And then my husband was messing with me and started watching me, and that it didn't help. you know, that made me more. Just like, and yeah. So the personal growth that I've noticed, in me is like significant, and now my mindset has changed as well. Now I have, like I'm improving myself to have a better, future. Like I want to be comfortable, doing this. Like for example, this going live challenge like this, because I want to be better, and I want to be, like someday can give valuable, at least not just like a random nonsense go live.
Right.
And yeah, and this is part of my development because I wanted to reach my dreams, and to get there, this is, like it plays the biggest part, doing this live videos and stuff like that, interviewing, like business owners and stuff. So yeah, I'm pushing myself to step out of my comfort zone.
Right.
Like, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I want to keep doing it until, I get to the Katrina's level and Dave and Roxanne's level.
Yeah.
I mean, they started, I'm sure they started with like us now too. But look at
Yes.
it now.
Practice make progress, not perfect. Right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We are
Yes.
not looking for perfection. We are looking for progressions.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
So
that's
yeah,
how.
that's my significant change as well. Because like now I have like my mind, I have, my mindset is just to be successful someday so I can help out, starting when my family, my immediate family, and then helping others too. Like
Right.
I tell you, whenever I got my first business partner, it's not like about the money that I'm going to make, like the thought of helping her, and I am the way of her having, a better life someday, is that is just like I got emotional on that thing. Like
Mm.
it's not just like because, oh, I'm gonna be, like it's good for me, but it's like the thought of her, succeeding in the business. That is like I get like so emotional on that. And this is what the great thing about this is, because we cheer on others people's success, not just, we're not focused on us. We are happy to see, you success, her success in the business. So
Yeah.
that is like so different and new to me, because like before, like working at the factory job, I'm just like, I don't care, you guys don't work, that's your problem, I'm just gonna work and, be done for the day. I don't worry about you, I don't worry about you. I'm just
Right,
gonna
right.
do what I need to do and be done in this place and move on. Now,
Yes, yes.
like, I have these feelings, or, like great desires to show the other people how, this business has a potential, a big potential to, have a better future for them. I think that's what kind of like, like it's for me, that's a big thing, the feeling of,
Mhm.
helping others to have a better future.
Right.
That's how it make you success in the business when you help
Hmm.
others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the workplace, uh, most workplaces, I think it's like survival of the fittest, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's everybody on their own.
Yeah.
A lot of people, help each other, but not like this.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've seen a video, actually, one of the lady, she said that the definition of success is like when you are wanting to other people to be successful as well. So,
Right.
like you uplift other people, and that's her, like she said, that's my definition of success.
Yeah,
Is when
Right.
that's
you
what's
feel
great
like,
about this business platform.
Yeah.
Because if you see our business community, all the leaders, mentors,
Hmm.
coaches, that's how they are. They
mm-hmm,
want you to be success, right?
mm-hmm, yeah,
Because
there's no
with your
competition.
success, then only they became success.
That's right.
Yeah,
A lot of
That's
online businesses, you don't get any help.
right.
They can't.
yeah.
They can't get through to anyone. They can't. Nobody will help them. It's like they're on their own.
Mm-hmm.
They start the business and then
Yeah, you're on your
they
own,
have to do it all
Yeah,
by themselves. No help.
right?
yeah,
That,
you float your
this is
boat.
totally
And also, like, and in addition to that, it's especially now that if everything is kind of like transitioning to online. My experience, whenever I was employed, I need help to, this and write a ticket, like some kind of like, computer, IT stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my job. So I will ask our IT guy, hey, can you help me fix this? Why this is not, working? Do this, and that. And his response to me was like, write a ticket, write a request.
Yeah, because that's
yeah.
how they actually kind of like documented
Yeah.
a
And then
request.
somebody else will, hoping that somebody else will, see your request right
Mm,
away.
no,
It's
no.
it's not used to
I
be
think
like,
that's maybe American style.
"Mhm,
In Malaysia, we have an IT team, right? Like me as a secretary to my boss, I can't wait to write a ticket. Hello, that's not how we work. I'll
mhm,
call the IT guy, come to my desk now, and go into my boss room to fix it
mhm."
now.
It used to be like that. It used to
Yeah,
be like that, but now, like, yes, everything is transitioning into like one person, will handle multiple areas, like
Yeah.
remote jobs.
right.
Like I will be here and I'm ordering packaging, for a different plant, and it's
Yeah.
Right.
becoming like that.
And being a truck driver, most of the places I go to, there's no receptionist.
Yes.
You have to go in the lobby and call the number and have somebody
Um,
open the door for you.
I think they are really working towards that
Yeah, it's
to
almost
eliminate the receptions.
all automated. Everything's like
Yes.
automated now.
And I
Yeah.
just, I
They
didn't
just
like
give
it.
you a phone with a list of people
Yeah,
there.
right. And then they come and open the door for you. I just
Mhm.
bang on the door.
I know, I know. I work in receiving because, like, I know some truck drivers. Like we have receiving, sign in front of our door and shipping sign, and the others like, I have a pickup, and I
Yeah,
was like, this is receiving, sir, receiving. Do you have deliveries? No, I have this pickup, this, and I was like, you
right,
gotta
right.
go. It was
Uh,
fun. I had fun working there because, like, I mean, so far I didn't really encounter like mean truck drivers. They're all kind of like, nice and
Actually, we love
friendly.
working. To me, it is a goal. You have a goal to achieve, so you go to work, right?
Mm,
But too bad is like we can't make money. We can't achieve our goals on that. I love
right.
working with people. Actually, I enjoy
Mhm.
it. I enjoy the socialization. I enjoy the work I do. But
Right, right.
like we say, we can't achieve our dreams with
True.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
That's right.
I feel you right there. I feel you. So it is, unless you are, like a plant manager at pays, like six figures or six digits, a
They are
year.
not having good time as well.
Right,
Like
Yeah.
right.
Steve said, I know my boss, my ex-boss, constantly having migraine in the
Right, right.
office. I tell you, it's awful. It's
Yes.
awful. And the stress they have to deal with the management is
Yes. And
also
then the
awful.
politics,
Yeah.
like, so
Yeah,
yeah.
especially corporation.
The more money you get, the more, like stress you get as well. It
Yeah.
comes with the
We don't
stress.
want that.
Right, right. Yeah.
I think that we are here because, like we're put in here to, to inspire more people
Right.
that there's a better way or there's other ways to get to our dreams and goals,
That's
stuff
right.
like that. So, all right. Well, do you guys have any advice or curious viewers or for not just in business but like in general?
I think the biggest one I would say was be patient.
Mm, that's
You
good.
know, don't come in expecting to, you know, put a little bit of money in and then just sit back and watch it grow. It's not a stock, you know.
No. No.
It's you're not
Even
gonna.
even stock market,
Yeah,
You still
if
have to
you put
watch.
in money to invest,
yeah,
right?
Mhm.
You still have your a little bit of knowledge
mm,
rather than depend on the stockbroker,
right,
right?
Mhm.
right.
You still have to put in your own effort and work.
And there's always risk in the stock market.
Oh yeah.
Always risk.
High risk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even low risk, you can still lose your money,
Yeah.
especially if there's a stock market crash.
Well, what we learn from the leaders is treat your business as your job. Whether
Yeah.
you like it or not,
Hmm.
just like your job, you still have to get up every day,
Yeah, right,
right? In the
Put
right.
yeah,
morning,
put work
go
on.
to work.
Yeah,
Uh, it is your bad mood day, but the job doesn't say you can't come in because you're bad mood. You still have to come. You have to show up,
Mhm.
complete your task of the day,
yeah.
and go
Mhm.
home.
Yeah. Yes,
So
I
that's what you have to instill in your business as well.
mhm.
And
Yeah,
one of the coaches said, uh, if you don't want to do this, if you find out that you don't want to do this, don't quit on a bad day.
right.
They said
Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember hearing that too. Don't quit on
yeah,
a bad day. Yeah.
quit on a good day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So quit on a good day when you have more checks, more unbanked, uncashed checks.
when you
Yeah.
win the lottery,
You just say, "All right, I'm quitting for the day. I'll be back tomorrow."
but yeah, Ellie and I said if we won the big jackpot, I mean, it doesn't matter how big. Let's just say $1 billion lottery, we would still stay with this.
Yeah,
Yes.
We
why
still do
not?
it. We would just have more money to
Invest.
advertise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
we
do
would
too.
love to
Well,
stay with it because it's
like
fun.
I guess all of us are sometimes, like wish, we have this wishful thinking that, like, hey, if I could just win that half of that jackpot money, like
Yeah,
I would invest on myself.
Right.
I would like to go, to get to school, want to because then I don't have to worry about working and making money. Then I can invest on my, myself. I want to go to school and I want to do this business, like
yeah, yeah.
that's like not just because I it's totally like not because I win the lottery, like I'm just gonna quit working. I mean those money is just gonna be, poof right away
Yeah.
if
Oh
you're
yeah,
it's
oh
not
yeah.
it's smart
If
about
you
it.
don't manage it well, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, but I think with this business, with our business model and platform, I think everything is possible as long as you work hard. And like, yes, you said we have to have patience because, and that's what I will, like I'm saying to, like my lives as well, you cannot expect to invest now and a few weeks later, you're going to start seeing results with very minimum, like amount of effort you put in. No,
Right.
yeah.
you can, like this is like any other businesses that you plant your seeds, you nurture it, to grow, and then maybe like someday a few years from now you will be reaping, like whatever you sow.
Mhm.
So
Right.
it's not a like get rich quick scheme.
No.
So, and I think the having the mentality of like not getting results right away is like it's good because like I mean it's good to have like results right away, but that's like that's the outcome of your efforts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Just like you work with people, you start from
mhm,
the bottom.
right.
You don't become a manager
And you yeah,
right away.
yeah, and you can't come in with a
Yeah.
negative
You
attitude.
work 1 month and then you become a
Yeah,
manager. There's
yeah.
no way. I mean, how
yeah,
many years does the manager have to get at that position?
Hmm.
yeah.
Right?
You
I think
have to
another
learn to crawl before you can walk.
Right.
yeah, you
So
can't come in with a negative attitude and say, oh, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, not
Hopefully,
try hard enough.
yeah, you got to come in positive like we did. Saying we're gonna make this work. We're gonna be
mhm,
successful.
Yep.
yeah. And also, like I've read this book, it's like, you think positive and you attract all positive, but because like our mind is so powerful. Whatever we put in our minds, and it's just gonna, that's what we're gonna radiate, like
That's the
that's
law of
called,
attractions.
yeah, like called, garbage in, garbage out. So
Yeah, yeah,
whatever your mind, you put your minds into, it's like it's achievable, whether it's bad or good. So you gotta have to protect your brain, like it's very powerful. Because
Right.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, as long as you put your mind into doing something, it's achievable, it's doable.
Right.
that's right.
So yeah, and that's my advice as well, like to our curious viewers, like it's just don't be scared of trying something new, you know
Right,
and
right.
also like what I said last night, questions. I actually have like a question for our viewers, to ask themselves, is their current situation right now, is that where they wanted to be, or they want more in life, you know
Mhm.
because if they're not happy in life and they want to be, like they have a specific destination, they have goals and dreams that they wanted to, be someday, then maybe this is, your sign of taking, bold actions or little actions. Any actions is better than nothing.
Right.
So
Right, right.
just be, like do your due diligence. We're not saying, like, yeah, do this, do that, and you're gonna be rich, in a few weeks. No.
No.
Right.
So just do your diligence. Don't be afraid to take, like to step out of your comfort zone and see, especially in our business. I never seen a business model as great as ours.
Right.
And
Right.
hey, I'm
Yeah.
not, like I was I've been here in the business, like, and I just started, seeing results, recently. But that also is on me because when I started this business, I was working full time, pregnant, and has a little one. So for like, I guess 6, 7, 8 months, I have never, put any efforts or work towards my business. The only time I actually became active in this business was like after I gave birth to my, daughter,
Right.
but then I did not get kicked out of the game. I'm still on the game. So
Yeah,
that's
because
another
you
Yeah,
stay
beauty
put,
about it.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
like you once you join, I mean, you're in the game, as long
Yeah.
as you
So
want.
to all the fence sitter or audience, if you're curious to find out about this business opportunity, you can go to Marites website and
And
register
yours
your
looks like
name and email and check it out. I mean,
it's free.
what could be hurt? You know,
Yeah.
this might be a perfect fit for you, but if you don't give us yourself a chance,
Hmm.
then the opportunity would not knock on your door.
Yeah. A simple thing like watching a short video
Yeah,
can change your life forever.
right.
Yes. Yes, you really never know. Because like, yeah, when I watched that, I was like curious, I was a curiosity, when I saw that, I mean, oh my God, I mean, sounds really good, right? I watched that webinar while I was at work. I do, my AirPods, and I was just like, that is too good to be true. That's what I wanted.
Mm.
But then, curiosity leads me to wanting to know more, and here we are, you know.
That's
So
right.
yeah, don't be afraid to see, and because we're all here to inspire and to share others that there's a lot of ways. There's a better ways to like to have a better future. I think that's what
Nice.
I
That's
want
right.
to say. But yeah, so I would like to just like invite you guys all to I mean, check this out. We check this out, like log into our website and and watch it. Register with your full name and email address so you can see your personal or receive your personal link to watch either live webinars or replays. And you really never know, this might be the one or the solution that you are looking for. So, yes. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and thank you, Sissy, Ellie, and Steve for being here with me today. I had fun, you know. Thank you for sharing your great
Thank you
stories.
for inviting
Thank
us.
you.
You're very welcome. So I was actually very nervous at the beginning, but as we go
Oh,
along, like it's fun. It's fun, and that's another thing that's good about this business is because there's no pressure. Like no pressure. Whatever you want to do is because you wanted to do it. Like I wanted to do this. Nobody's pressuring me.
Right.
right, right.
So yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching again. This is Marites. I'm coming to you live from Missouri, USA, and this is Ellie and Steve from Michigan. So connect with us. Connect with us if you guys are interested of knowing more what I do, what we do. So, and we will be glad to assist you. All right. So again, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we'll see you again later. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.